Hello everyone, my name is Sumit and I welcome all of you to BISP Self-Learning Video Broadcast Solution. Today I am going to tell you about how to set auto response of any case or a newly registered case in Salesforce. So first of all, let's talk about the business requirement. So the business requirement is that whenever a user registered a case through email uh, into an organization, so an auto response email will be sent back to users containing the case number and other details, like our representative will contact you soon and that will be your case number and we have registered, your case has been registered, and so and so. So for this we have to do two things. First of all, we have to set an auto response in Salesforce or in our application, and second is we have to set email to cases option in organization, and we have to give the email address, we have to register the mail address through which the mail will be revert back to the user. So let's move on to Salesforce and see how to achieve this. So as you can see here, that's my Salesforce interface. So first of all, I would like to send the auto response method, auto response option. So for this I click on setup, and in customize, under customize there is a cases. I look for cases. Under cases there is an option auto response rules. So we'll be going to set auto response rule, a new rule. So I click on auto response rule. So you can, as you can see here, right now there is no rule. So I click on new and give a name to a rule. So I set auto response email to case rule name. That's the name of my rule, and don't forget to activate it, otherwise it will not work. Click on save. Then once the rule is created, we have to customize it, we have to further configure it. So I clicked on this and we have to set the rule entries. So basically it's a rule criteria, or criteria we have to set, and we have to assign a template as well, email template. So I click on new. Sort order means this is basically sort order. As you can see here, it is the entry order. So by default the entry criteria order will be 1. It will be going to check only the one criteria order, and the criteria I set is if the case origin is equals to email, then this auto response will be execute. Then the third step is specify the name and address to include on auto response message. So I enter my name, and the email address, I enter my email address for auto response. Then we have to look for the template. So either we can customize a new template, or right now there are existing templates, so we can choose any template. We can choose a template from here. For example, we have support case, assignment notification, case created, escalated case reassignment, escalated case notification, or case created web inquiries, or case created phone inquiries. So let's say I select the support case created web inquiries and click on save. So the auto response has been set. Now we have to check it. So to check it, we have to create email to case option, so that whenever a user or a customer send an email on a particular mailbox and it will be registered under case, then only this auto response email to case will be executed. So for this, again click on cases, and under customize again click on cases, and there is an option email to case. So I click on email to case, continue, and here you have to edit it, and you have to make sure this should be activated, this should be checked. By default it is not checked because I have already checked it once, so that's why it is coming. So in your case, if it is not checked, you have to click on edit it and checked it. After that, we have to set the routing address. So I scroll down to routing address and click on new. I need to set the routing address. So first of all, I give the routing name. So I write email to case. Email address. Now here, if I give the same email address and case origin is email and save it, I got an error message. Why I am getting this error message? Because this email address is same as an email address used in case auto response rule. So because this email address, email ID we have already used in case response or the auto response for the case. So we cannot use the same email ID. We have to use a different email ID. So I use my another mail ID and click on save. So it is done. Now if I go to my mailbox for verification, so I look into my mailbox and see I have received an email from the Salesforce for configuring or for verifying the email address. So I clicked on this and the email will be verified. So the email routing address is verified now. Now I can simply copy this, or I can provide this link for testing purpose. So I'm using this. I click on this and let's say I go to compose, paste in the address and subject, let's say phone not working, and I register a case. And enter the details, my phone not working, please help, just for testing purpose. Click on send. So the email is sent. First let's go and check under cases whether the case has been registered or not. So I click on cases, and under cases you can see the case has been registered with a case number and subject is phone not working. And if we'll go to our mailbox, you'll see I have received an email, or a new email has been received. It says that the name of the user and thanks for submitting this, your case number is this, or that's the subject has been created, and a BSP customer advocate will get back to you within next 24 hours. So like this we can set up an auto response option for an email whenever a case has been registered through an email within an organization. So that's all in this video. If you have any questions, you can visit our website www.bisptrainings.com, or you can subscribe our YouTube channel for more videos. I will be coming up with some new videos in next consecutive videos. Till then, have a nice day ahead. Goodbye.